Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Vintage Story. I'm back from my little weekend of not recording. If you didn't know, I don't record on Saturdays or Sundays, because I hang out with other people on those days. And usually it doesn't leave time to record. But, today I want to work more on my bismuth. We're on our little farm, and it's early in the morning. Okay. I'm gonna check how much my chickens ate. They ate all their food! Good. I'm glad. Now I can actually feed them more again. Actually, let's check on these first. Are you 9 out of 9? No. One of them is done, and this one is done too. These are close. It's like 2 of those are done. But if the flax was done, I would harvest them. I'll just wait. It's nice and bright. I'm assuming over here it's raining, so it'll get dimmer, sadly. But I like when it's nice and bright over there. So first I want to check, after grabbing the grains, or before grabbing the grains even, the amount of copper I have. Is this a maple tree? Yeah, it is. I really like the red leaves. But let's see. This one. Okay. So I bumped up the ratios on how much I want, but if I want 100 units of bismuth, I need 70 copper. 10 bismuth, which I definitely have the bismuth, and 20 units of zinc, which I don't have. I need 8 more zinc and 30 more copper. So we will see. But I forgot to grab my flax for my poor little chickens and hens. Oh, that's just 8. I might as well just give them the 8 rye grain, so I can just leave it at full, because I'm pretty sure it fills up at 8. And as much as I don't want to, I can deal with the older chickens probably, and leave the baby chickens behind. Because as I get the generations past, I need to get... So I'm in the 2nd generation now with the baby chickens. I need to get rid of the 1st generation so I can differentiate them. Because once I get to the 3rd generation of chickens, they should be nice and not run away from me. Like, not these ones that are running away from me. But let's see, we have three babies. I want to get rid of the hen. Yeah. I don't think getting rid of the older generation will make the 2nd generation scared of me, I don't think. I hope not. If they do, then that sucks. Oh, they already laid new eggs. I'll wait until after those eggs hatch. But I don't know if the yellow chick is a rooster or not. So, is this fall? No. Now it should be. Now you need water. Some of the spelt is just like barely finishing today though. A lot of things are barely finishing today. Okay. This is done. This is done. Done. That's just grass. Oh, no, not that one. That's one off from done. Okay. I think that's all the ones I can harvest right now. And I'll go put these away. But the goal today is getting ready to be able to mine more copper and more zinc, if I can find some more zinc. Otherwise, I'll just have to pan for it. Which I'm having a lot better luck panning for zinc than actually locating it on the map to mine. But first, we have some chicken to cook. So, it's best to deal with that. Where's the cooking pot? There it is. Let's see. I need this. And I need that. And I can put the sticks away. But let's decide. Chicken, onion, turnip. Stew. And while we wait for that, I will quickly go put this in my storage. Put the spelt away. The turnips. And the onions. And all the seeds. And I think that's all I have. I do have some letters. Bones in there. Feathers in here. Okay, now I'll this firewood away. I need a crock. They're all up here, never mind. Well, actually, it's just one meal. So never mind. I'll wait for that to finish by putting it in here for later. Okay. Now... I did have some luck finding sphalerite when prospecting around here. There might be more over here in this direction. Or I just go deeper in the mine. When my prospecting pick is really low. So it might be better if I go over here to this little cave, which is really, really high on copper, and I try to get that, and then I can have a backup prospecting pick just in case. But first I want to see if it's pretty surface level. No. I don't see any surface level copper. Now if I can find any copper bits, it could help me predetermine where to mine down. They should be relatively close around here, if there are any copper bits, or I just have to dig down and look. But so far, I don't see anything. Yeah. All I see is shale stone. So, it is getting a little late. I'm wondering if I can make a ton of ladders, because I have the extra wood, and make a trapdoor to block off my current mining spot for the copper and the other mining spot for the zinc. So let's do, actually I need more sticks. Why is there firewood in here? I didn't mean to put that in there, it's supposed to go in here. But this is a couple more, and then I think a trapdoor is just this, no. That's a slab. Which one's trapdoor? Oh. Much different than what I thought it was. I'll keep some planks on me. And then if I find some sticks, some more sticks in the forest, then I can make some more ladders. But for now, we're mining away around the cave. And we're gonna put a little trap door over our heads. Probably right-ish here is where we'll start. So let's get our ladders out and put our torch in our offhand. And start heading down. First, I want to see if it's very surface level anyway, even though I didn't spot any or no or nearby. Okay. So I'll go down like what, 10 blocks maybe? And I'll move these around so it's easier to... I need my prospect pick. I think I'm fine without my knife for a little bit. And the good thing about this spot is that I'm getting shale stone for my windmill. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's try here. Nothing. Hopefully, if I'm lucky, I can just dig straight into the copper vein by digging down here. Because it is very high. What was it exactly? 20. Yeah. Now I'm not getting the shale stone, sadly. Let's dig a spot here. And actually, let's search copper. Can I search ore? Yeah, I can search ore to minimize it. Okay. It's in limestone. Marble. I didn't even know there was marble. Pink marble. Green marble. Andesite. Chalk. Chert. Conglomerate. I think it's in like every stone. I know I'm not doing the best job at prospecting, because I think if I wanted a better reading, I'd like dig 3 blocks this direction and then do it. And then I might dig 3 blocks in the other direction and do it. So I guess I can try that. Yeah. So instead of doing that, I'm just going to dig down and hope that's enough. And then I can just stumble across it by digging straight down. missing a lot of ladders. I feel like at 15 ladders, I'll check again. And hopefully I see something. Oh crap. I might just have to go back and make a new prospecting pickaxe. Let's dig further and see. Because I don't know if there's like a height limit on it. Copper can only spawn like 100 blocks down, because if so, I feel like I should have stumbled across some. Spooky. It is calm though today, so I shouldn't run into anything unless something came out of the cave. I'm also pretty far away from where I prospected, which is right over here, so I might want to mine towards where I prospected initially. I thought it was calm. I heard a weird noise. It is calm. I wonder why. Okay, but let's get some torches relit. And leave this one. Oh, the smithing one doesn't need relighting. And now we'll put the stone we mined away. We'll move our ladders. And I'm going to dip into our copper. I might even use all of the copper. Right here we have our charcoal. Can I just grab it? No, I have to dig it. there is that. I need my clay and my peat. Well, not my clay, my firewood and my peat. And then a crucible. I need my tongs. I need... Where is my prospecting mold? I have my pickaxe mold. Where's my prospecting mold? Did I break it? Blade, axe, hammer, hammer, shovel. That's not great. Did I hide it in one of these? No. Well, uh-oh. I have to smith it. Unless I maybe put it outside. It's not in the water. So I did probably break it. Switch that out. Up. Rip. I wait for those to cool. I swear I had that. That's crazy. I guess I make another one. Didn't mean to do that. Ba ba ba. There you go. Ta-da. It's not on any of these either. Let's cut some grass. Now we need to get some firewood. Actually, is that done already? No, it's still 650 degrees Celsius. I don't need that on my wall anymore. Where is my axe? Oh, I need a new axe soon too. I really need to find that copper. I need sticks. Well, actually, I didn't even really need the firewood, I guess. I could use peat instead. For a second, I thought I needed the, firewood as the next layer, but no, I need the sticks, which I don't really have sticks. Okay. Go over here and mine a little bit of peat, because I don't want to use my charcoal. And then we can go over to the bush area. Over here. Well, actually, I think around this way has more. Yeah. And I know they're not all branchy, but I'm gone anyway. Even though I'm not guaranteed to stick. And I think I need like 10 sticks. So berry bushes. Is there no more bushes on this side? Oh, it's branching. I was wondering why they were still kind of floating around. And I know I have enough sticks. I just want some extras for ladders and tools and stuff. And let's do this giant bush as the last bush to clear. Or I guess it's not really one giant bush, more like several. But sorry, that sneeze snuck up on me. But I guess it's more like several tiny bushes. You know what? I'll leave it at there. But now we have a couple bushes cleared. More than there were last time. Makes it easier to travel back to the windmill and here. Now I'll put these. And then I need to light the fire. Shift to light the fire, my bad. Wasn't smoking. Now I can go back here. Put some of this stuff away. Make that many more ladders. And put the sticks in there. Planks away. Some peat in here. And these are good. Cool. Now I'll need to light this. Need it in my offhand. Can I put this up there? No. No. Okay. I guess I take the fuel out of here and put that in. And then I need my chisel and hammer. And once this gets hot enough, I can make my prospecting pick again. I kind of wish if when smithing on the anvil, when you chisel enough, like maybe 4 bits of copper, it'll give you like 1 unit of copper back, as in like leftover copper or something that you can smelt back in or something. It's just a hammer, never mind. See, because I could have totally reused all the copper I'm taking off of this. I think I added too much charcoal to that fire. Sad. Put that away. My bad. Still too hot. I forgot steaming. Now it's not steaming. Jump scare saxophone noises. You're welcome. Control Shift, put that down, and we're good. So I'll put this back, that back. And then I need the 2 sticks. Remake another prospecting pickaxe and another copper pickaxe. And now, let's do this. Still calm. I moved my chest full of birch seeds. That's okay. But it's slowly getting brighter. We worked all night making copper things, just so I could go copper mining to get more stuff for instead to make bismuth. Bismuth bronze. So, you know what? I actually go over here. This is taking a minute. No ore nearby. Okay. Well, let's go down this far then. Mine closer to the point where I prospected and then prospect again. More. Oh, what's this? Sulfur. I mean, I can break it. Surprised I found the sulfur before I found the copper. There's so much sulfur, jeez. I'm pretty sure I can't even use it until a lot later. I don't know. And I think I have to get rid of it if I'm gonna prospect again in this area. Or else all my readings are gonna be sulfur nearby. The good thing is I can like prospect there and prospect over here to also see if I can find the copper. And or if I'm lucky, I might even just stumble across copper by mining through this vein of sulfur. really thought I'd be finished with mining the sulfur by now. Oh my gosh, it keeps going. I knew there was some extra over here. I didn't think it would just... Ugh. How much? It doesn't even say there's sulfur. It says there's minuscule amounts of sulfur. This isn't minuscule. This is painful. I'm curious, does sulfur only come in these tiny chunks, or does it do like the bismuth thing that I found earlier where it has like a big chunk of bismuth? Okay, that's it from this side. Now it's just this big chunk left. Creepy cave noises. Maybe I stepped closer to the cave and it's like, well, now you need the cave noise songs. I preferred the happy song that was going on a couple seconds ago. But I mean, as long as nothing comes and attacks me or spawns in my little sulfur pile, I am okay with creepy cave noises songs, I guess. Okay. I think that's all the sulfur. So I'll check over here. Nothing. I'll check way over here. Sulfur. What about over here? No, I meant this one, not that one. Why'd it go back to the prospecting? 3 amounts. Sulfur. Okay, that wasn't helpful. Anything over here then? No ores. Okay. Let's eat some food. I think 7 blocks away from my ladder might be close enough to the prospecting point. No, maybe like 3 more blocks. Okay. Nope, nothing. You know, I feel like this is a little close to that one. I'll go down a little more. Like here. I feel like this is kind of closer to being in between. I probably could have gone like down 2 or more blocks and then I'd be in between the little hole I made below and the one I made above. Nothing. What about here? Anything basically copper. Bismuth night. Ooh, large amounts of copper. Nice. Finally something to go on for the copper aspect. I hope there is a lot of copper. Well, there's the copper. Why does it sound like there's a waterfall? Or like static? Ooh. I am very hopeful about this being much bigger than the sulfur. I hope. I kind of feel like I could have made this video a silent play of me just finding copper and stuff. My gosh. Oh my gosh, there's so much copper. I'm happy about this. Now the problem is I need a lot of zinc for making bismuth. When it goes up, what the heck? I might have to go up to the surface depending on how bad my rift thing the little temporal gear in the middle of my hunger and health gets. I'm also curious why it gets low in the caves anyway. Like what the lore reason is behind that. Maybe it'll be in a book I find when I get to the bony soil. I still do not know where there is the bony soil in all the ruins that I have found. I haven't seen any. I've looked in a couple. Although they probably weren't the best ones to look for bony soil. Like the big one with the rooster across from the lake over here. Probably has bony soil around it somewhere. Because that one's relatively big. Compared to some of the other ones that I have found. Before the video ends, I might even have to make another copper pickaxe, depending how big this copper ore vein is. You know what? I think I'll mute, and I'll give you the fun, quiet aesthetic of this mining operation until I finish mining all this copper. So, good luck and have fun with the creepy, scare mining noises while I mute for a bit. Okay. I think I mined it all. I don't know if I have to like leave and come back for the prospecting of this area to change, but it's still at 20 native copper. And I mined a bunch. I have one big crystallized chunk and 3 stacks and 8 native copper. It is getting dark though. But I hope you enjoyed that little quiet segment of me mining. So much stuff today. I probably could have thought about doing it for the sulfur too, but I didn't think that far ahead. I didn't think there would be that much sulfur. There was a lot. It's still calm. There's something in the cave, so let's hurry around and go back to the house. And then we can deal with all this copper. Because I am definitely going to be needing to make another pickaxe or two. That prospecting thing isn't done yet, though, sadly. Lots of stone to put away. Using the andesite, I can make a bunch of stuff. How low did we get? Probably around 86%. Weird. But let's do this. Make a bunch of andesite cobblestone. I didn't do that right, but that's okay. Grab some more clay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I didn't do that right. That was a weird way to do that. Okay. So much sulfur. Let's put the... Let's also make shale stone for our windmill as well. 16. Cool. Now we can have that happen. And I'll just put those in there. And oh my gosh, so much stuff. I need more ore chests now. Sulfur chunk. I don't think I can really do anything with the sulfur chunks right now. I'll just put them in there. So much copper. So much copper. Okay. Let me think. This is 6. 12. I'll just put it in there because this isn't gonna have enough room. So I could theoretically make 18 units of copper. I don't know why that charcoal wasn't with the rest. get a fire going. Once I correct these amounts. Okay. 6. I think that's enough for a new axe, because I need a new axe. Another hammer, because I'm gonna need another hammer soon. Pickaxe, that's 3. 4, 5. I can hope it's not lit anymore. There we go. And then I can do this prospecting mold. I think I'll have to do these upstairs though. There's not enough space in my basement for putting all these down. And that should be almost at 700. We can swap out. And while that's cooking to almost 900, I can put these, or at least some of these away. There we go. So much ores today. So much ores today. But now is a good time to take a drink of water if you haven't. I am going to do the same while we wait for this to cook. Okay. That stretch animation still kind of creeps me out. But not to the degree it used to, so that is good. You know what? That might actually not have been a bad idea. It keeps it at full. Oh, no, it doesn't raise the degree. Never mind. Not the best. Should have taken it out sooner. That sucks. I didn't mean to put that on the ground. Gross dirt berries, ground berries. Let's pick this up for when it fully smelts later. It has a food perish speed, but that's the fire. I kind of thought it was the crucible for a second. I'm like, you can't cook with a crucible, can you? Patience is not my strong suit. I'm debating going in the caves just to find more rusty gears, because that's where I'm seem to be finding them more than the ruins. But I don't want to go in there and deal with all the creepy monsters that come with it. I'm gonna need more charcoal in there, aren't I? It's so slow now. But it is 6 whole ingots worth of copper in a tiny little crucible getting smelted. So it does make sense it takes a bit. But geez. Now, hopefully, with this, I can go not that way, this way, and prospect for the zinc, the sphalerite. If I want to do this, I can prospect like here and here to see if the 1.6 goes up to like 1.7, and then it might be worth it to like prospect down here or over here to see if it gets even higher. But it says it's already high at 1.6, which is really weird because this says it's high at 20. Well, very high, but still. Is this gonna finish before this ends? I don't think so. It did. Nice. Good decision on my part. I wonder why it's not orange. It's like a ball of light. This song's new. Kinda cool though. What the heck? I really like this song so far. I'm gonna be quiet for it so I can listen to it. It's done already? That song was so cool though. Sad. Let's see. I'm gonna put like 10 firewood in here. Unless it's not enough. Does it? No. It isn't. Boo. Okay. I guess I'll get the peat out too. So I was thinking while I was panning for kind of a quiet activity while listening to the song that I could smelt the flint so I could make some more fire clay with what I have. But yeah, I guess its smelting temp isn't 700, which I would have hoped for. I guess we can do 8. I don't want to waste all my charcoal. Is this water getting steamy? And that's why it has the particle effect, because it's right next to the fire that's hot. Maybe I'm cooking myself because I'm in the hot water panning. Oh, there's something. I was hoping for like more zinc, if anything, but there's some. But now let's put these away. That away. That. And I want... Outside temperature is -1 degrees. It's getting cold outside now. Yeah, if it's already -1 degrees, I don't think my crops are gonna survive winter, even the carrots. I have to check the carrot seeds to see when they're, how low their -Celsius degrees goes. Extra prospecting, an extra hammer, and an extra axe. Extra hammer, extra axe, extra pickaxe and prospecting. I probably should have done like 2 pickaxes. Put those in there. The water isn't bubbling, so maybe it was just me getting in and out of the water as particle effects. But now I can turn this to powdered. Yeah. I wish it gave like 2 powder per flint chunk, but that's just me. I think I surround it with clay. I need a bit more. There's some more fire clay. 1 stack. And I'll just let the rest of that cook. But that was so much copper. I'm still not over that. 6. And probably 7. I don't know how much this gets. 50? So like an extra 10. But still. Like 8 full stacks, and I used 1 today. It's calm. I really like the stars in Vintage Story. I think I'm gonna go have to harvest and look at my crops. Just in case this -Celsius is changing anything. Let's look at the seeds. Can resist until -10. -10, -5, -5, -5, -12. Jeez. One of the grains does better than the things that go on the ground? That's wild. Crazy. Okay. 2 days on my cranberries. I'm gonna pick you up. I should check when that expires. 38 days. Oh, that's good then. We're chilling on that one. Goes that. Can make 5 more calcified flint. I wonder how this works in real life. Like, does this top part you take off and you put the stuff in this? Because I can't put it in here. So it's interesting. Five more calcified flint. Almost a whole nother stack of fire clay. I don't know how much fire clay I need to make the bakery thing, but it's probably a lot. It's still calm outside. Things are getting frosty. They're not as red as before. Yeah, look at that. It's all frosty. A frosty red eagle fern. Let's grab a torch so you guys can see better while I go check on some of these crops. I might even have to just harvest them, the wild ones, even if they're not fully done when October ends, just in case they'd like die. I hope not, but like, I don't know. I'm surprised this doesn't look frosty. Or the crops don't have like frost on them or something. These two kind of look a bit paler, but that one just looks very green. That I don't think is gonna grow in time. That baby turnip has been a baby forever. Forever and ever and always. Seven. One of those might be close still, but I don't think any of them look done from this distance. This one might be. It is! And 7s. I guess we can go this way and go like the long way around. I don't usually do this way first. But we're gonna go mine the zinc, or at least prospect and look for some more zinc around that area anyway, so we might as well end over there. Unless my inventory gets full on crops. Those aren't done. Well, 5, yeah. But it's an onion. It's like one of the ground vegetables, so it might last. Oh, there's some boars. 8. Over here. There's some 6s out of 8s. That one's almost done. How about these guys? These guys are babies. That was 4 though. These ones are definitely not done. That one's still baby turnip. Is this one finally almost done? Still almost done. It's been like that forever though. Nope. 6 out of 7. That one's not done either. Fives. I wonder if there's any secret crops that grow in winter during Vintage Story. I doubt it though. People would probably talk about it if there was. I'm not gonna go check on that flax to the left. I'm just gonna go check on this one and go straight up. Ooh, progress? Kind of. Lots of heather over here, and a growing carrot, which is random. Nope. Okay then. Time to go check the crops closer to the windmill. And then run to the zinc spot and see if there's any good luck there. And I can add the trapdoor to it. I looked at those. My bad. Let's check up here. Nope. Why is this here but there's no marker? Random. That's not done. Those aren't done either. Need to start eating now. And I'll gather these. A lot of these are actually done now, which is good. Lots of cranberries to eat though. There we go. 5, 5. Those are just weeds, i.e. grass. Oh, that was 8, not 9. My bad. Oh, I thought that was also 7. Okay. Well, most are done. I'm gonna water these last ones though. Keep their growth up, so hopefully they do not die. And I have the flax, so I might as well feed the chickens. I probably should have fed the chickens a bit more on my adventures of mining, like in between the mining sessions. And since I have so much crops that I didn't expect, I should probably put them in storage before I leave. Also, did I see crops up here? Or is that just like cow's tail? I think it's just cow's tail that's fooling me. Or road. Road or cow's thing. Oh, that's that. Okay. Like if I saw a new crop that just like barely started coming up, that's supposed to die in winter because it can't survive the cold, I'd be very surprised. But if I saw a crop that was almost done, then I'd be like, oh, I must have just been blind. But let's put these away. Seeds. Grains. That's a lot of spelt. Some rye and some flax. And a whole nother stack of turnips. And now we have a stack of onions. Okay. We have a bunch of flax now too. Which needs another linen sack. Nice. Okay, let's... Where have I been putting these? I'll just put them in here. Can I stack them? No. I can burn them though. These ones also burn? No. They do not. I wonder what I do with them once I'm done with them and I get like a hunter's backpack or something. I feel like the fall seasons went so fast. Like, it's still supposedly fall because it's October, but it's already less vibrant. It's getting frosty. All the plants are getting frosty. Except this dwarf furs is still very green and very yellow. Let's check on these last crops while I'm going to the zinc spot. They're still not done. Very not done. And this one? Kinda close. Let's put our trap door here. I guess I can put the dirt there. New rift spawned. Let's see if I can dig up this gravel spot. Sorry, the camera did the weird thing. And prospect. I forgot I did a prospection all the way over there. That got suddenly really bright. Jeez. Sailorite 1.2. So I think right there is actually the highest. Actually, what was in there? Yeah, I don't really care about that stuff, I don't think. So I guess we just go deeper in the cave. And there was nothing around here. Quartz. Okay. And the camera did the thing again. I feel like this is far enough down from the other spot. Quartz and quartz. Well, no, that's also just showing the other one from before, never mind. About over here. Still quartz? Nothing. That's okay. I guess there's just like a big quartz blob right up there. Bah! Why was there a goat noise? Is there an underground goat down here or something? Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9, 10. Then we'll go down these two. Go this way. Nothing. I guess the good thing is I'm getting a lot of bonus andesite though. Cracked andesite. Interesting. It does feel easier to mine. Nothing again. I'm gonna go up higher. And go more this way. So like 5 blocks. 2 blocks in, I'm up on the prospecting spot. Still nothing. I wonder if zinc is just really that deep in the mines? Small amounts of sphalerite, which is zinc. At least we're getting somewhere. It's right here. Small. I can't tell what direction it is then, dang it. Wait a second. It was blending in. It's not over here. It's not over here. It literally looks so similar to the andesite. How am I supposed to tell that apart? That, I guess I just read the icon. Some are way easier to tell it's zinc than the others. Like that giant 2x5 right there. There it is again. I think that one. No, that's andesite. Andesite. Zinc. Oh, my rift thing is going down fast. 79, that's lower than the copper. Zinc. Okay. There's two more. Is there a third? Andesite. I can't really tell, but I don't really think so. Let's try now. Trace or none? Nothing. Okay. Well, I got 20. 20 chunks. And it's late with medium rift activity. I guess I can run back to my house. That's just cracked andesite. Okay, we're in for a thrilling adventure of running back to the house. during medium rift activity. And with wolves. I wonder if wolves will fight the rift things. Or the bears. Oh, jeez. I had to get out, dude. Starts attacking me while I'm stuck. That ladder did not get me to the top of the trapdoor like I wished it would. Oh, there's Bowtorn. Could kinda tell just by the noise. I don't really know what the shiver sounds like though. You know, the clicking noise is probably a shiver, maybe, actually. Didn't like that. Not a bit. Oh, jeez. Okay. We are back. And it's dark inside. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make that many. That last one in the chest. That one's not out. That one is, though. Okay. I can make a bunch more andesite cobblestone. I don't know why it did that weird thing. Or why it did that there either. I've been putting it in there. 2.5 stacks. And then that goes in there. And that's my new hammer. I'll use this one to smash the zinc. And there we go. 80 zinc. Now, I don't exactly know what to do with the bronze. That wasn't what I was on the right track looking at the anvil. Anvil mold, how much? 900. Okay. If I want 100 units of bismuth, I need 70 copper, 70 units, 10 units of bismuth, and 20 units of zinc. Oh. So let's think about this. 4 units, 400 units of bismuth with the zinc that I have. So if I need an anvil, I need 500 more units, which is not what I have. I'd need 100 more zinc. So 180 zinc in total, zinc nuggets in total to make an anvil. I wonder if this is still at 1.69. Weird. Well, I have a lot of copper. I don't really need birch seeds in anything. Let that sit. Press F5 again to turn around. Open the inventory. And F4 hides it. Let's take a kind of screenshot. Well, actually, let's hold the pickaxe. There we go. I don't know why my character did that, but that'll look good for a thumbnail, I think. Let's see. I don't know a good ratio size for this image. There we go. I don't know which episode it is. Jeez. 17? Already? But that's the video, people. I did a lot of mining. I still need a ton more zinc for bismuth. I think the next step is the anvil. I'm gonna put all this copper back. But jeez, so much mining. And we're getting into the ropes of winter, almost. It's October and the outside temp is reaching the negatives and 0, so that's something. But that's the video. I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope you're doing well and that you're drinking your water. But goodbye for now.